you're about to hear is true.
So I'm officially off of Facebook. I don't know, it's kind of strange about how it happened. I hadn't posted on Facebook for a while. You know, every now and then I still go, and you know, I was still going on Facebook, but I just wasn't posting. I wasn't really interacting with people other than those who would hit me up on Messenger. And then again, that all depends. It has to be someone that I've been communicating with for a while. But I just happened to go on there the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and start another page, because my plan was not to only just post on YouTube, but to post on Facebook too. But that was like a last minute decision that I made. I wasn't really, you know, it wasn't something that I really wanted to do, because I've never really gotten anything out of Facebook as long as I've been on Facebook. I mean, you know, I don't get paid to post. I don't really, a lot of times I end up with hundreds and hundreds of people on my friends list that I don't even interact with. So I'm like, what's the whole fucking purpose, you know? So eventually I just stopped, you know, going on there as much. I would just go on there and, you know what I started doing? I started like watching the videos on YouTube. I got more excitement out of that. But then again, the videos that I was watching, they were like a waste of time, really. So I wasn't really producing anything on Facebook. But anyway, I went to log on yesterday. I logged on. I generated a page, even though I didn't want to. I generated a page, and I uploaded a couple of videos that I hadn't posted on YouTube. So I was like, all right, you know, I invited a couple people to like the page or to follow it, you know. And everything was going kind of smoothly, I guess. And then all of a sudden, boom, the page flipped and it said, you have been locked out of Facebook. So I was like, well, what the fuck did I do? So they were saying it was some suspicious activity going on, that maybe someone had hacked into my account or what have you. And it was like I had to enter my password. I need to log out and enter my password so I can log back in. So I logged out and I put in my password. I logged back in and it went right back to that page again and said, you have been logged out. So I was like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I couldn't log back in. I guess I had to go to my desktop, you know, to fix the problem or whatever. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go ahead. I'm not going to do all of that. Let me just go ahead and start another account. And mind you, I have had so many accounts on Facebook. It's ridiculous. So I said, let me go ahead and start another account. And so I started another account. But then I was like, you know what? And I found myself inviting some of the same people that have been on my old accounts, that have been following me from one account to the next account, which wasn't bad. And then I was leaving out all these other people who I wasn't even interacting with, who I didn't even know. They just sent a friend request or whatever, and I just accepted it, you know, for maybe I saw, you know, something that was of interest on their page or what have you. I don't know, I'm not sure. But I ended up leaving those out, and I was adding the guys that I've been friends with for a while, over years. But then something just told me, you know what? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? These people who I interact with, if they want to get in touch with me, they're supposed to have my contact information. If they have my contact information, then they can reach out to me here. Through my contact information. But I was just like, you know, what's the purpose? I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and delete this fucking profile, and I'm gonna leave Facebook alone for a while, so that way I can work on other things. Not that I was even giving time to Facebook, but I was just like, I just opt out. I'm not benefiting from it. I'm not one of those heavy hitter video makers on YouTube. Now I can see if I was one of those, and I would stay on. Those heavy hitting video makers. Facebook. I'm not one of those. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and bypass it. Because if I let it go, it's going to free up a lot of time for me. That time I can use to create and produce in other areas of my life. So if you don't see me around on Facebook, that's because I'm not on Facebook anymore. If you want to catch me, you can hit me up on YouTube. You can also hit me up on WhatsApp if you have my WhatsApp information. If you don't, you can hit me up on my email, theblackmoonoccultist, not plural, singular, theblackmoonoccultist@gmail.com. So until then,